All right, welcome back to TV5 News at 9, everyone. It is time now for Education Matters. We're here with Dr. Craig Douglas, of course, so thank you so much for being here.
Good morning. Great to be here.
Good morning. We're glad to have you. How are you?
I'm well. How about yourself?
Doing great.
Good,
Post-holidays are good.
Yes.
All right, so speaking of post-holidays, students, of course, on break, but seniors have plenty to do as they prepare for college. So just tell me a little bit. We're talking scholarship applications. They are asked of a list of experience, I guess, in these applications. So, Dr. Douglas, how do they put down experience when they're just doing schoolwork?
So I'm going to give you my opinion. As a retired educator and I've reviewed scholarship applications, I would encourage graduating seniors to be thorough and to really kind of brainstorm. I mean, it's probably pretty easy to cite the sport teams and things that they've done at school, which I don't mean to diminish at all. That's important. But then I'd think outside of the box and think about community. What have I done in the community perhaps? Have I participated in food drives? Have I done some cleanup activities? Things like that. And I would cite those experiences. Also church-related experiences, any kind of organization. Our Lions Club just had a food drive in our community and we had students volunteer at that food drive.
Nice.
I would encourage those students to document that as they list their experiences. Why? Because they'll stand out. It's not that they're done something that perhaps others haven't, but maybe others are not citing it and they are, and reviewers may be drawn to that.
Yeah, and anytime you're active in your community, I think is a great thing. So with these applications, there's also essays. So how would you say to approach an essay? What kind of tips do you have?
Well, first, give it time, several drafts. Be humble and have others read and review drafts to give feedback.
Yeah.
But the final essay, Blake, should be an A+ essay. I mean, it should be punctuated right, spelled right. It should answer the question that's posed in the application, and it should conform to all the requirements of the essay, whether it's a certain count of words, certain formatting, whatever the requirements are, make sure you meet or exceed those requirements as a responder. But the essay really should be genuine in the student's voice and representative of their best work.
Yeah.
May I also swing back in terms of experiences. If they've had leadership experiences, that should be cited also if they've been captain of a team or whatever. And if they can reflect that into the essay, that strengthens the application too.
That sounds great. Thank you for that. Yeah. And in terms of whether deciding or not to apply for a scholarship, how do they know if maybe they have a chance or the opportunity to get that?
So I want to be respectful when I cite this, but I think a typical response by a teenager, myself included when I was a teenager, was, well, I don't have much of a shot at this because maybe it's a national application. Right. I say flip the script and go for it. If you meet or exceed the requirements, if there's a GPA requirement or a residency requirement or whatever, go for it. You never know. I remember when I was in high school, I opened up the mail. It was in the spring of my senior year, and I got a $1,000 scholarship from the National Honor Society. I had no idea I had a chance for that.
Right.
But it was something that was very beneficial. Now, $1,000 back in 1970 was like $10,000 today, right? So you just never know. So I just say go for it, go for it. And if you can find, like the Saginaw Community Foundation as an example, if you can find an organization where one application puts you in a whole pile of potential scholarships to be reviewed, and they'll help sort and put you where, that's a great way. That's expanding your reach. That's really amplifying your chances. You know, and the odds are you're going to probably come out better ahead by having the attitude rather than saying, like I said before in the voice of, well, I don't think I've got much of a shot. One never knows.
Absolutely.
Go for it.
You never know if you never try.
Exactly.
And I think it's great too, the amount of scholarship opportunities seems to grow.
And you know, we all hear of scholarships that go unfilled.
Yeah.
So why let that happen? Why not take advantage? And there's big advantage over scholarship dollars versus student loans. Student loans, you got to pay back, there's interest. Scholarships, it's really, I say this respectfully, but it's free money.
Right.
It's free money. It helps defray costs that would be otherwise incurred. So go for it. And this is a great time to do it. You've got a couple weeks off, work a couple hours here and there, and it's going to put you ahead of the game.
Totally. Dr. Douglas, thank you for coming in. These are always great.
Thank you. It's great to be here. Be well.
Yeah, you too. And
Okay.
Happy New Year.
Yes.
I will
Happy
see you in the new year.
Yes. It's coming right around the
That's
corner.
right.
2023.
I can't believe it. All right, well, make sure for more information on this topic, you just go to our website, WNEM.com, and go to the feature lifestyle show. We'll be right back.